Hi dear Capricorn, a very good morning to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a 7 day, 7 Oshos and Tarot messages for you guys for the week of 19 till the 25th of August. I'm going to pull one card for each day, and you can take it as guidance or warnings, or you can take it as simple spiritual messages, whatever you feel like, whatever resonates with you. If you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self-healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same. And it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Okay, Cappies, let's see your messages. Today it's change. Big change is coming. It's major arcana of the Oshos and Tarot deck. Something will start shifting. It's not a positive thing. It's not a negative thing. It's just change. You have to adapt with the changes. Otherwise, if you're going to get stuck in this idea of okay, this should not change or that should not change or I should control everything and everyone, it's not going to happen. Change is the only constant, honey, and you have to keep on reminding yourself to you this particular thing, like today, the change is the only constant. You have to go with the flow and accept the changes, accept the people and the situations for what they are instead of trying to change them. Okay, balance your masculine and feminine energy. Don't be too practical, don't be too emotional. Let it flow and go with the flow. Don't try to change the change. Just try to adapt with the changes. On the 20th of August, we have the patience. Yes, patience is the virtue here. Patience is the key here, Capricorn. The more you're going to be impatient, the more you are going to ruin your own mood and your own day. So as the day is going to progress, it's like in this particular card, it's like the moon cycle. But because we are doing it for per day, as the day is going to progress, you might end up losing your patience. You might end up getting frustrated. But the more you are going to be patient, the more you are going to get a lot of creative ideas. Your creativity will start flowing. You will be able to get the fruits of your results. See, this lady is pregnant, so you will definitely be rewarded by the end of the day, but you have to be patient. You have to be in this energy of patient with people, situations, things, and especially with yourself, because things might not go the way you want them to go, because again, change is happening. Things are shifting and it might frustrate you or it might make you feel like uncomfortable for the time being. But again, the more you are going to be patient, the more you are going to be in this energy of I can handle it. With patience, you will be rewarded. On the 21st of August, we have the creativity. Use your creativity as much as you can, Capricorn. Use your feminine side, feminine energy as much as you can from your side, because using your feminine side is going to help you in two ways. First, it is going to help you in your creative flow. You will be able to get out of some kind of frustration or anger or control issues or something that you're holding on to, whatever it is, resentment, anger, or whatever. And second, it's going to help you in your growth and expansion in actually in every area of your life, but especially in your career. So use your feminine side rather than your masculine side, and use your creativity as much as you can from your side in order to get what you want, because forcibly it's not going to happen. With love, with feminine energy, it can happen. Okay, it's going to unfold naturally in a beautiful way. Whatever you want to, whatever you are trying to make happen here, I don't know what that is. 22nd of August, we have the politics. Beware of people. People might show you that they are this, but they might not be that. They are something else. Behind the mask, there is some kind of game or manipulations or something else going on that you might not be able to see. So beware of people or situations or things that are masking themselves as good people or good energies, or they are working for you, or they are working in your favor, but actually they are going against you. There might be some kind of office politics. There might be some kind of politics going on behind your back that you might not be able to see right now. So basically, don't trust anybody blindly. Okay, don't trust anybody blindly, anything or anyone, even if it is the closest person to you, because something is going on behind your back that you might not be able to see right now, especially in your work and job and career area. But do not trust anybody blindly, and do not share your details or your secrets with anybody as of now. It's like don't trust anybody blindly on this particular day. 19, 20, 21, 22. 23rd of August, we have the rebel. Okay, okay, not okay. It's like 23rd of August, you are going to find somebody something And you're going to be in this energy of nobody can chain me down, nobody can tell me what to do, nobody can dictate me how I should live my life. I do see you in the rebellious mood, in the rebellious energy, and breaking free from people or situations or things that's no longer helping you in your growth. You might end up breaking up with somebody. It's not a romantic only, it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, it could be something or someone that is trying to manipulate you or control you in some way, shape, or form. So you're going to be in this energy of not giving a shit to them, not giving a damn to them, and breaking free. It's not going to be an easy process, but you're going to do it anyway because it is required for your soul's journey. Hmm? Very good. Very, very good. Okay, so on the 24th we have the innocence. On the 24th of August, you're going to come back to yourself. You're going to come back to this innocence. Okay, enough of politics, enough of drama, enough of control, enough of being rebellious. Let's come back to innocence. Let's come back to the childlike innocence, but because life is full of love, something or someone is going to show you a different side of life, and that side is very beautiful, very cute, very sweet, like kids. So you are going to experience, after all the experiences, wisdom, and knowledge, and everything that you have gained till this point, you are going to understand that innocence and childlike energy is the only thing that can give you true happiness. You can take it as guidance. Either you're going to feel it on that day, or you're going to take it or you should take it as guidance for that particular day, that living in innocence, living in childlike energy is going to help you to get out of this, frustrated and angry and rebellious kind of energies. Okay. Yeah. For the last day, for the 25th of August, we have the ordinariness. Okay, you don't have to do something extra, you don't have to do something extraordinary in order to be happy, in order to find peace, or in order to find excitement and happiness in life. All you have to do is find happiness in ordinary things that can help you to get what you really want out of life. Okay, for so because you're so frustrated or angry, you are frustrated like what the hell is happening. Capricorn loves to control things. Capricorn loves to take charge of situations or people or thing, right? But because things are not going to go your way, the whole week is going to be like this, testing your patience, you being rebellious, you being in this energy of what the heck is going on. You might think like, okay, let's do something different so that I can get out of this frustration. So the universe wants to tell you that you can find happiness in ordinary thing as well. You don't have to go out of your way, or you don't have to spend a lot of time, a lot of money on things or situations. You can find happiness in ordinary thing, like cooking or like painting or just going out in the nature and walking on grass, something like that. So try to find happiness in ordinary things and just enjoy it. Hmm? Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Cappies. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.